I am from How To Taxes. I'm here to help you prepare your Form 1040 SR when you have Form SSA 1099 income. The scenario then for this video is that you have pension and Social Security income and you are single. Form 1040 SR was new in 2019. There is no tax benefit for using the form. It mirrors Form 1040 and you use the same instructions as Form 1040. To use the form, you must be born before January 2nd, 1956. This is the front page of the form. It is the top portion. At the top, check the box that you are single. Put your name, address, and Social Security number. And under the standard deduction section, check the box that you were born before January 2nd, 1956. Also answer the question above the standard deduction section in regards to virtual currency. In our example, the answer is no. Next, fill out 5A and 5B from the information that you would have received on your Form 1099-R. In this example, you received $15,500 as a gross distribution and all of it is taxable, so put those amounts on line 5A and 5B. Next, on line 6A, put the amount from box 5 of your Form SSA 1099. In this example, it is $10,000. On line 6B, we will put the taxable portion. To calculate the amount that is taxable, add half of your Social Security plus all your other income. If that's over $25,000, then some of your Social Security will be taxable. To illustrate this, we will use the Social Security Benefits Worksheet on page 30 of the Form 1040 instructions. On line 1, put the amount from box 5 of your Form SSA 1099. In this example, it is $10,000. Multiply that by 50% for line 2 for $5,000. On line 3, put the amount of your other income. In this example, you had $15,500 from line 5B of your Form 1040 SR. On line 5, combine lines 2, 3, and 4. Since line 4 was 0 in our example, it is $20,500. On line 6, put the amount from line 10B and from Schedule 1, lines 10 through 19. In this example, you will have an amount from line 10B. It is Charitable Contributions, and in this example, it is $300. So put $300 on line 6, subtract that from line 5 for $20,200 on line 7. On line 8, put $25,000. And on line 9, since line 8 is more than line 7, it will be 0. None of your Social Security benefits are taxable. Carry 0 to line 6B, and on line 9, add lines 1 through 8 for $15,500. New this year, the IRS is allowing charitable contributions in addition to the standard deduction. The max is $300. In this example, you gave $300 or more to a charity. So put $300 on line 10B and carry it to line 10C. Note that it cannot be non-cash contributions for the amount that you enter on line 10B. Subtract $300 from line 9 to arrive at adjusted gross income of $15,200 on line 11. On line 12, we will put your standard deduction. It is assumed in this example that your standard deduction will exceed your itemized deductions. Since you had one box checked in the standard deduction section, your standard deduction is $14,050. Put that on line 12 and carry this down to line 14. Subtract line 14 from line 11 to arrive at $1,150 for your taxable income. Next, we will calculate your tax from the tax tables beginning on page 66 of the Form 1040 instructions. Since you had taxable income of at least $1,150 but less than $1,175 and you are single, your tax is $116. Carry that to line 16 and down to line 18. in 22 and 24, since you had no credits or other taxes. On line 25, we will put your federal income tax withholding. You can find this in box 4 of your 1099-R. In this example, you had $200 of federal income tax withholding. Put that on line 25B and carry it to line 25D. Since you had no other payments, line 32 will be 0 and line 33 will be $200. Next, we will calculate your overpayment. In this example, it is $84. Put $84 on line 34, and since you'd want it refunded to you, put it on line 35A. If you want it directly deposited into your bank account, on lines 35C, check the type of account that you have, checking or savings, and fill out your routing and account information on lines 35B and D. If you do not want it directly deposited into your bank account, cross off lines 35B and D, and the IRS will send you a check directly. Note that there's a box to the left of line 35A referring to Form 8888. You would only check this box if you want your refund deposited into more than one bank account, so usually this would be left blank. Remember to sign, date, and put your occupation at the bottom of the form. Thank you for watching. I am from How To Taxes. Subscribe for future tax videos.